Today's class will discuss about super keyword in Java. And string implementation, typecasting. Packages. What is super? Anyone tell me? Yeah, go ahead.
In inheritance, we have a like parent class and child class. When we are trying to refer the parent class, we use methods or attributes. We use super keyword that is from child class. If you are trying to access any of the attributes or methods, I believe we use super keyword.
You are not confident, right?
Pardon?
You are not confident on that.
No, I'm confident that
Yes.
it will be used out there.
Excellent. That answer I want. Confident answer I want. Not believe, not think. Super keyword. By using super keyword, we can point the immediate super object of the current object. Immediate super object. That means immediate super class. That means immediate extended classes. Class customer extends customer implementation, or class customer implementation extends customer abstract class or customer super class. So that customer implementation class is nothing but customer implementation. From the customer implementation class object, I am going to point to immediate to superclass object called as customer class. So in the constructors project, creating a new class, customer department. Department is already there. Product, which has one method. So we have a constructor here. There is a class which we are going to implement. That implementation class is called as product implementation. Which extends product. So here I am going to provide the product implementation, and I have my own method here. Right. Get product MPL. So here, product implementation has a constructor and product has a constructor. So I want to call what can you write in the definition please? Super keyword, by using super keyword we can point to immediate super object of the current object. This is super class, right? Please say yes or no, madam. Guys, please.
Yes. Yes.
Because I cannot understand. Okay, this is super class. Now this is subclass, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What is this subclass? Subclass constructor or method?
Constructor.
Constructor.
What is different between constructor and method?
Void return type won't be there for the constructor. There will be no return type. For the method, they can provide any return type.
Okay.
Class name should be used in the constructor.
Okay.
And methods can have any names.
Okay. The main difference you are not telling. Constructors will load based on the created object, whereas methods will load whenever we call.
Okay. And also constructor can be called once, whereas method can be called multiple times. Once the execution of the program, constructor will be called.
Excellent. Product implementation in the constructor. Inside this, I want to access my parent class constructor. Okay? Clear, right? There is a keyword called as super. By using super, I am going to access my parent class constructor. Now, if you use like this, if I declare a method here, public main method, how to access the methods now in parent class and subclass and superclass methods?
You have to create an object.
Which object?
Product IMPL.
Okay. Yeah.
Product IMPL.
Okay. So from there I can access all the methods and variables, right?
Yes. IMPL dot.
No, I don't want access because I am only using constructor here. So I already declared constructor here, right? So automatically it will call this constructor. From there it will call the super constructor. From there it will display the output. Right? We'll see the output now.
Yes.
What is the output? Product. Then product IMPL. Right?
Yes.
Can anyone explain me the output?
Whenever main class main executed, then product IMP, the current class of the object was executed. Whenever the object get executed, it will cause the constructor. It is public product IMPL. method constructor, whenever it is called, it called super keyword, super keyword. So it will cause the product.java file, and that it will execute product method. Then
Product method.
then sorry, product constructor. Then it will display the output
Which
from
output?
system.out.println.
Okay.
Then after execution of super method, super constructor, then it will print system.out.println from product IMPL.
Excellent.
There.
Yeah. So by using these answers, understand everybody? Rohit,
Yes, yes.
Suguna?
Yes, I only explained.
Oh, Suguna will explain. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, your both voices are different. Same, almost. In the same lines, we can call in the subclass methods also. From the subclass methods, we can call the superclass methods. How to call the methods from the different classes? We have to create object, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So if you create object for the superclass product, I can access like this. Whereas if by using super keyword also, if class relates product implementation extends product, right? That scenario by using super I can access get product details, or else I had to create an object for, can you tell me object for parent class? Okay. Now we'll see by using IMPL, we'll call the method get product IMPL. What is the output? No, someone guess, anyone guess me the output? Rohit, can you tell me the output?
Can you show the first one also?
Yeah.
Yeah, first it will print the line 5 product.
Explain me
Product
output. I don't want, I know output. I want to know how the output is generated.
Yeah, first it will goes to the constructor 1, that is a public product IMPL. In that, by the super keyword, it will
How
take
it will
from
go
the
constructor?
product. By defining the object, by creating the object product IMPL equal to new product IMPL.
But how will decide based on object? How it based on object I want to go, or based on the class I want to go? How it will decide? Who will decide?
I didn't get your question.
No, that constructor, finding the constructor, from there I am going to call the constructor of the superclass subclasses, right? That all process, who will decide? Who will work on that?
Compiler.
Yeah, go ahead.
It will goes to the super keyword, and from the super keyword it goes to the parent class, parent class constructor 1, and there it will print the product, and next it comes to the next line.
Then what it will print the product? You should print the line number 5, right?
Line number 5, yes.
Then come back.
System.out. and come back to the subclass to the next line, and it prints the line 6, that is product IMPL.
Okay.
That one, line 6.
Okay.
And next it goes to the next line, like pub. Next what? Next we are defining the get product IMPL method, and it goes to the 14th line.
We are calling the 24 line number 24. We are calling the get product IMPL method from the product IMPL object. Then the call will go to 14 line number in the product IMPL class.
Yeah, in that from the 17th line, that super dot get product details, it will goes to the super class. In the super class, is there anything in the yeah, in the super class it will print the line 9, that is product dot get product details, and then it return to the subclass. Could you show the subclass?
Yeah.
Yeah, in that it will print the line 18, that is product IMPL dot get product in IMPL.
Good answer. Everybody's clear, right, Suguna? Pavani?
Yes.
One S only came. Yes. 2, 3 S's came now. 3 students and 4 S came now. I don't know what is going on. I think someone is there with you.
It's echo.
Yeah, that's what. Again, 2 echoes came again.
Yeah, that's what echo means.
Okay. So, you guys understand the concept of super, right?
Yes.
This is called as
Sorry.
okay. So I want to call this constructor. I want to execute this one by passing the parameter 10. Now can someone tell me, explain your output? And just comment in this line. Fast, don't have time. Quickly. Hello?
Yeah, whenever it executes the Suguna.
Yeah, go ahead.
Whenever executes the program, then automatically main call will create object product
No, from here you can go. No need to explain all this.
Okay, then product IMPL of 10, then automatically it will call the constructor from line number 9, public product IMPL int x, then line number 11 it will print.
What about line number 10? You are skipping the line number 10.
Yeah, this will execute this constructor.
What is the meaning of this will execute? This means what?
This means int of x. That means x value.
No.
It will execute.
No, madam. This will call constructor.
Constructor. Okay.
You are forgetting.
This will call. Yeah, this will call constructor.
See, which constructor will call?
It will call default constructor.
Zero argument constructor. No default constructor. Zero argument. Default constructor is provided by compiler, not us. Default constructor, no. Zero argument constructor. Then the call will go to this. Then what is the output?
Then it will call super class. Super class. Then it will execute product.java. Then in here it will goes to product 5. In product.java it will goes to line number 5. It will print. Can you show me the output? Product.
Yeah.
Fifth, it will execute line number 5. Product method. Product constructor. Prints fine. Then it will comes to product IMPL. IMPL, and it will execute line number 11. IMPL int of 10, it will execute IMPL int of 10 plus value. Line number 11 will execute.
It won't execute this one after coming by super method, super class constructor.
It will execute 6 also.
Then from there 5 went directly to line number 11 and we will see the output.
Okay.
Clear, right?
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is called a super, and also we should always use super or this keywords first line of the statement. What is that? In the constructor calling. So if you see here, constructor call must be first statement in a constructor. You should not use second line. You should use first line. Remember that is very important. In interview point of view, they will write some code and they will show you, explain me this one, what will happen. So in this also we should not use like this. So you should use like this only. We should not use next line. So always it will be first line of the write down if you want. Super and this keywords to call the constructor. Super comma this keywords to call the constructor must be first statement in a constructor. One more thing, and also super keyword we cannot use into the static blocks. If I have a static block here, super and these keywords we cannot use into the static blocks. And also we'll see how to call superclass variables, superclass methods, superclass variables. In subclass, so I am able to call here in static block super and this and super. No, right?
No.
You wrote this statement, right? We cannot use this and super keywords in the static blocks. Please write in the statement. I can access super class instance variables in the subclasses by using super keyword. Please write down. Whenever a class extends another class, always the superclass constructors are called first. Whenever a class extends another class, always the superclass constructors are executed first. Next next concept we'll discuss about the string. You guys clear, right? Super keyword.
Yes.
Yes.
Please write down. A string is a group of characters string is nothing but a group of characters, whereas in Java, string is a Java class and used to represent string is a Java class and used to represent group of characters, these group of characters. You can create object string s equal to new string string s1 equal to Java. Okay. We can create an object of a string class
Sorry to interrupt, Chaitanya.
Yes.
Can I actually take a leave now? I'm sorry. I'm getting it terrible.
Yeah, it's okay, no issue. Okay, anyway, I'll record the classes and send it to you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Tomorrow will be yeah, fine. Yeah. String s equal to new string of Java, string s1 equal to Java. Please write down. We can create an object of a string class without using new operator. We can create an object of a string class without using new operator. Instead of the new operator, we use double quotes. Please write down how the JVM looks like. As soon as JVM encounters double quotes, to understand that it has to create an object of a string class. As soon as JVM encounters the double quotes, to understand that it has to create an object of a string class. With the content present in double quotes. And for each and every individual character, insert double quote, it assigns a unique index value starting from 0. Suppose I have a Java here. So it should look like this. A J A V A. Okay. If you consider like this, please take the diagram. So the CS1 is points to here. S1. So the value output will be, this will be 0. If you see, what JV will assign, JV will assign 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So as soon as JVM encounters the string from the double quotes, as soon as JVM encounters the double quotes, to understand that it has to create an object of the string class with the contents present in the double quotes, and for each and every individual character inside the double quotes, it assigns a unique index value starting from 0. Okay. The address of the object is assigned to variable S1. The address of the object assigned to variable S1. This object, please write down, the address of the addresses of the object is assigned to the variable S1. This object has a very near relation with arrays. Next point, once a string object is created, the data inside the object cannot be modified. Once a string object is created, the data inside the object cannot be modified. This is the reason why we say strings are immutable. This is the reason why we say strings are immutable. We'll see different ways to create string objects in Java. String objects. String S1 equal to new string. This is one object. String S2 equal to new string. This is one more way to create the object. String S3 equal to new string S3 equal to this is the way, 3 ways where you can create the object. So internally it will also do same process here. If it is find ABCD also, it will decide ABCD 0, 1, 2, 3 indexes. If it is S3 ABCD also, it will find out, it will internally refer A, B, C, D. zeroth index is A, and first index is B, second index is C, D is the last index, fourth index, third index. Please write a question. What is the difference between creating the string object what is the difference between creating the string object using new operator and using double quote? Important interview question. Very, very important. Called as a very, very important interview question. VVIQ, IIQ. What is the meaning of VVIQ?
Very, very important.
Interview question.
Very question.
Answer. Please, sorry. Using new operator, please write on, please. Very important concept. Using new operator, we can create many objects of the same string class. For example, please take S1 equal to new string of XYZ. Using new operator, we can create many objects of the same string class. For example, string S1 equal to new string of XYZ, string S2 equal to new string of same XYZ.
Both are same syntax, right?
Yes,
I'm
but
not
objects are
seeing any
different.
difference. Okay.
See the first line? Using new operator, we can create many objects of the same string. Many objects.
Okay.
S1 is different object, S2 is different object. Internally contains XYZ only.
Okay. Memory location may be different.
Yeah, we'll talk about. I'm
Okay.
here to talk.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Please write down. Here, the contents are same and two different objects are created. And these two addresses are assigned to different variables. Next point. But when we create objects of string class using double quotes, we can almost create only one object in the entire program. We can create only one object in the entire program. Next point. If we try to create more objects, the same address of the, if you try to create the more object, the same addresses of the already created object will be assigned to the variable variables pointing to the newly created objects. What will happen if you try to create a different object by using double quotes with the same name? Please respond. When we create object of a string class using double quotes, we can almost create only one object in the entire program. If we try to create more objects by using double quotes, the same addresses of the already created object will be assigned to the variables pointing to the newly created objects. If you see here, for example, string s2 equal to s3 equal to ABC, S4 equal to first of all we'll talk about this scenario. What will happen if you see okay, let's talk about this one. X Y Z. The variable value will be zero, 1, 2. It refers to okay. So you can call it as a S1 here. No, S2 also same thing. S2. Can someone mute your microphones? No. So when we created a string s1 equal to new string xyz, when you create a s2 equal to new string xyz, right? It will create what? It will create two different objects created and the addresses are assigned to different variables. Whereas if you use s3 and s4, we'll see what will happen. Zero, 1, 2. S3 and S4 will point to same address. S3, S4. Okay, there, right?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the very, very important interview question and very, very important answer also.
Okay. And you gave 3 types, and the first two are same.
Now, sorry?
Like in the first one, we haven't used the double quotes, and in the second one, we have used the double quotes in the different ways to create string objects.
Yeah.
The first two are almost similar.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it will assign two different variables, but whereas it will point to only one address object. It will assign two different addresses.
Yeah, okay. And we have also other one like string s2 equal to new string abcd. We haven't used the double quotes. Like another way to define
Where?
different ways to create string objects is you have given 3 types, right?
The first one is like string S1 is equal to new string empty.
Oh, that is not
Without double
Oh,
quotes.
it will be
Yeah.
same only. This is almost it is
Oh,
equal.
okay.
Then what we will do, S1 will assign different way. We'll come back to that one.
Okay.
First we'll do these two differences. You got the concept right, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
We will see the about the last, but just now discuss the differences, right? We will see by using Java class. Okay. String s1 equal to ABC. String s2 equal to new string of ABC. String s3 equal to new string of ABC. What is the difference between C by using if condition we will see. You know if, right, Rohit?
Yes.
Yeah. If S2 double equals S3, if both are equal, that means else please take the example. Not equal. Again, I am making now run the application. S2 and S3 are not equal, right?
Yes.
See clear, right, Rohit?
Yes. It's clear.
Now, string S4 equal to ABC. Okay? Now, same logic I am going to do here. S1, S4, S1, S4, S1, S4. S1, S4 are?
Or equal.
Yes.
Equal.
Now you got the difference, right? What will happen if you create a new string and what will happen if you use a blank, double quotes?
Yes.
Yes.
If you use double quotes, it will create only one instance. From one instance only, it will point to existing addresses. Look for existing addresses there or not. Then it will create an existing address. It will first of all S1, S3 equal to ABC double quotes, right? And again, if you are creating S4 equal to ABC double quotes, then it will try to look for double quotes any data is available in addresses or not. If that is fine, then it will point to same data, this also will address the same thing and it will return the same object. Whereas S1, S2 are two different objects, it will point to different memory locations. That's the reason both are not equal. S3 and S4 are equal, right?
Yes.
And does it string S3 is equal to the value which we'll give? Is it case sensitive? Does it look for, or it just read ABC?
No. This internally there is one memory location. That memory location we'll talk about tomorrow.
Okay.
Internally it uses some memory locations.
Okay.
Okay. Okay guys, tomorrow's class we'll discuss about.
Okay.
Any doubts?
No.
No. No.
No.
It's clear.
String concatenation. There are some methods are there in string class which we used to do, which we need to implement string examples. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Yes. You understand the concept of this example, right?
Yes.
Yes.
S1 dot, if you see, what are the methods are available inside the string class? S1 character, length, contains, compare, equals. If you press on F3 here, not showing here. Okay. So S1 dot length will display the S1 dot length. Run the application. What is the length of the string?
3.
0, 1, 2. That is called 3, right? 0, 1, 2. So like this we have many methods. I want you to take assignment and you have to implement it. So S1 dot character. Inside this I am going to pass some 0th element or first index. I want to display the output. What is the first index of our string?
0.
First index.
A.
First index. A is the 0th index. B is first index. C is second index.
B.
Okay.
B, right? Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, right. So like this. So we have many methods where we can compare. So suppose we'll see one more method called as compare method. Compare to. S1 dot compare to S2. I want to get the output here. So what is the return type for this output? Int. Int n equal to, and display the output. Both are same, huh?
No.
Some number it is returning.
Okay.
So if it is return 0, S1 and S2 equal to 1. If it is return 1, S1 greater than S2 equal, if return minus 1, if return S1 less than S2. So like this, I want you guys should implement. There are many methods are there in a string class. What is method name? Is method details. Remember, method is implement this method, length method, and is empty method. I want you should implement everything. Write down length method. Google this one to understand. From this link you implement length method, is empty method, character at method, code point at method, code point before, code point count, get characters, get bytes, equals method, content equals method, equal ignore case method. If you want to write down, compared to equal ignore case, equals character. Someone put mute. Concat contains content equal ends with equals ignore case index of hash code intern is empty last index of matches replace split replace first replace all starts with substring two uppercase trim method two lowercase two string value of concat equals I think we are done, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So can you send me, someone send me that all the methods what I told just now, so that I will send everybody that assignment. Okay. This is your assignment. You have to implement all the methods, like how I'm implementing, right? So you have to go through it, you have to understand your own, and you have to come back with your examples. If you are not understanding any method, please tell me tomorrow's class. I will, Chaitanya, I'm not able to come, I'm not understand this method. Please help me out. So I can help you out. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Casting. You want this diagram? Casting. What is casting?
Converting one data type to another data type.
Excellent. Please write down. Converting one data type into another type is called as typecasting. So what is the order we have to follow? Casting primitive data types are two different types. One is widening, one is narrowing. Widening. Casting a lower data type into a higher data type is called as widening. Narrowing is the thing, but write down. First, widening. Casting a lower data type into a higher data type is called as widening. In the case of narrowing, converting a higher data type into a lower data type is called as narrowing. Widening we can call as upcasting. Widening we can call as upcasting, and narrowing we can call it as a downcasting in Java. These answers you have to explain. These examples you have to Google it, and you have to tell me what is how to typecast, how to convert into data type to double. This is called as widening. How to convert double to int. This is called as narrowing. So we're clear, right? I don't want to explain on this because
Okay.
you have to do it, everyone. There is a concept called, there is a keyword in Java called as a final keyword. In Java, every keyword is defined for specific functionality. In Java, every keyword is defined for one specific functionality, but there is one keyword whose functionality differs depending upon the situation where it is used. That keyword is called as final. Next point. When we use the keyword final before a class, when you use a keyword final before a class, it restricts the properties of inheritance for the class. That means we cannot extend the final classes. For example, in Java, string class is a final class. In Java, string class is a final class. We cannot extend string classes in Java. That is the reason we cannot extend string classes in Java. Next one. Whenever we use a final keyword before declaring the variable, then the variable becomes a constant. Then the variable becomes a constant. Its value cannot be changed. Its value cannot be changed elsewhere in the program. Next point. When you declare a method as a final in a class, when you declare a method as a final in a class, then it cannot be overridden in the subclass. It cannot be overridden in the subclasses of that class. What is the meaning of overridden? What is the meaning of overridden?
Yeah, it's just like inheritance. Replacing with different.
We are going to see tomorrow's class. What is overridden? So this is the final keyword in Java. Tomorrow's class will discuss about